Alright, let's talk about something absolutely electric happening out in Las Vegas. The Raiders, a team with a whole lot of question marks coming into this season, have stumbled upon a human cheat code. And his name is Cam Miller. This isn't some first-round, blue-chip, can't-miss prospect we're talking about here. Nope. This dude was a name buried so deep on the depth chart that most fans probably thought he was on the practice squad. He was the guy nobody had on their fantasy draft boards. The talking heads on TV spent exactly 0 seconds discussing him. He was just a guy, a camp body. But that, my friends, is where the magic begins. Miller came into the league with about as much hype as a Tuesday morning staff meeting. He was a late-round flyer, a project player from a smaller school that the big-time scouts glossed over. They said he was a step too slow, maybe a little undersized, didn't have that elite trait that gets you drafted in the first 32 picks. So how does a guy go from being a complete unknown to a household name? It's simple. Work. Unrelenting, thankless, gritty work. Teammates started noticing it during training camp. While the stars were doing interviews, Miller was on the side field, running drills with the equipment managers. He wasn't just doing what was required, he was doing everything. He'd stay after practice for an extra hour, working on his footwork, perfecting his releases, building a rapport with every quarterback on the roster. Starter backup. Then came the Monday Night Football game against the Chiefs. National audience, division rival, the whole world watching. This was the moment. This was the game that turned Cam Miller from a nice little story into an absolute problem for opposing defenses. Early in the second quarter, the Raiders were pinned deep in their own territory. The play call was a simple deep shot, designed to take the top off the defense. The ball was launched, a perfect spiral cutting through the night air, and there was Miller, streaking past the Pro Bowl cornerback like he was shot out of a cannon. He made a spectacular over-the-shoulder catch and waltzed into the end zone for a 78-yard touchdown. The stadium exploded. That one play changed everything. Suddenly, the Chiefs' defense had to account for him. They couldn't just double-team Davante Adams anymore. So what makes this kid so special? It's not just one thing, it's a whole cocktail of awesome. First off, his football IQ is off the charts. He has this incredible knack for finding the soft spots in zone coverage. That's a skill veterans spend years honing. It's like he has a sixth sense for where the open field will be before the play develops. Coaches call him a quarterback's best friend. He understands leverage, he reads defenses pre-snap, he adjusts his routes on the fly. That's not something you can teach, that's pure football instinct. Then you have his clutch factor. The dude is fearless. In high-pressure situations, he stays calm. When the game is on the line, he wants the ball. Cam Miller's incredible rise isn't just a feel-good story for a week, it's a foundational piece for the future of the Las Vegas Raiders. This is how championship teams are built. You hit on your high draft picks, sure, but you also find these hidden gems, these diamonds in the rough, who completely change the trajectory of your franchise. Tony Romo Victor Cruz Miller is walking in those footsteps. He is proof that talent can be found anywhere. For a Raiders fan base that has been through the ringer, a fan base that lives and dies with the silver and black, Miller is a beacon of hope. He represents the old-school Raider mentality, a gritty, overlooked player who plays with a massive chip on his shoulder and lets his performance on the field do all the talking. The cheers for him at Allegiant Stadium are getting louder every single week. He has connected with the city of Las Vegas because his story is their story, a story of being underestimated and proving everyone wrong. Looking ahead, the Raiders season has a completely different feel to it. What once looked like a potential rebuilding year now feels like a team that can make a serious playoff push. With Miller emerging as a legitimate number 2 threat, this offense has become dangerously balanced and unpredictable. He's not a secret weapon anymore. He's a confirmed part of the main artillery. His success breathes life into the entire organization, from the front office down to the last guy on the bench. It sends a message that if you put in the work here, you will be rewarded. That's how you build a winning culture. Ultimately, the story of Cam Miller is a powerful reminder of what makes football so damn great. It's a lesson for every kid playing Pop Warner, for every college player who doesn't get an invite to the combine, for anyone anywhere who has ever been told they're not good enough.